It is somebody sitting over there throwing a fit, cussing, fussing, calling family members and some of everything else because you decided to say no. It is somebody that's throwing a fit today because you said no and they wanted you to say yes. And I want you to understand that it is a lot of grown people. I'm talking about 40, 50, 60, 70 years old running around here throwing fits because they cannot get their way because you chose to say no. You just chose to say no to abuse. You chose to say no to manipulation. You chose to say no to access to my life. You chose to say no, I ain't lending you no more money. You chose to say no, I ain't listening to no gossip today. You chose to say no, you can't come over this way. You chose to say no, and because you chose to say no, they're throwing a fit, cussing and fussing and acting a blatant fool because you did not say yes. See, there's a lot of people in this environment that have been here for over a half of a century, and they have not sat down to do the detailed spiritual work that God has put them here to do. It's a lot of people that go in this world and they look outside of themselves for remedies to their internal problems. They don't want to take responsibility or accountability for any part of their lives. Everything that happened to them is always somebody else's fault. They can never sit down and look at themselves in the mirror for one hot minute to say, you know what? The common denominator in all the things that you have going on is you. It's some people over there mad at you today because you told them no. It's some people over there mad at you today for something that they did to you. It's some people over there mad at you today because you continue to prosper, you continue to elevate, you continue to expand your consciousness, you continue to look good, you continue to wear peace, you continue to put that robe of righteousness on, and they're mad as hell because you won't put on a robe of despair. They're mad because you won't just sit there and agree and sit in a ball of depression. They're mad because you continue to have hope in the middle of things looking hopeless in your life. And they're mad today because you told them no and they wanted you to tell them yes. I want you to understand that this stuff begins in folks' childhood, where people have raised children and told them yes all the time. People are running around here acting like toddlers, and they're in their midlife or they're senior citizens, and they're running around here acting like they're 2 and 3 years old. They can't control their emotions. They can't control their urges. They can't control their flesh, and they can't control their mouth. It's a lot of people running around here today trying to hoodwink people and play people because they're so weak and they're so disruptive to themselves that misery loves company. Come on, somebody. Misery loves company. Because their life is miserable, they want to make your life miserable too. Because their mind is messed up, they want your mind to be messed up too. Because their house is dirty, they want your house to be dirty too. Because their spirit is filled with satanic energy, they want your spirit to be filled with satanic energy too. Because their credit is bad, come on, somebody, they want your credit to be bad too. Because their relationships suck, come on today, they want your relationships to suck too. Because they look bad, come on, somebody, they want you to look bad too. Because they don't take care of themselves, come on today, they don't want you to take care of yourselves either. And because they are miserable, come on, somebody, on the corner of Misery Boulevard, come on, somebody, they want to recruit other people to go and just sit in that spot with them. But because, come on, somebody, you serve a God that can make all things new. Because, come on, somebody, you serve a God that can take a barren thing and make it all fruitful, where it multiplies and all goodness and richness flows up out of you. You serve a God, come on, somebody, when you were in a miserable place, he came down and he pulled you up to a better place. You serve a God, come on today, that took your mind and regulated your mind. Come on, you serve a God, come on, that gave you the perfect heart posture in your chest to stay connected with him. And you serve a God that gave you the courage to stand in the midst of nothing and say no when they wanted you to say yes. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still be believing in your strength. Bye now.